Hello, good morning to everyone. Today we will start our third question of 12.3. Second question we already have finished, and we discussed in the previous class what is unitary method. Unitary method means first we will find value of 1 unit. Find value of 1 unit. Same as it is. Now question number 3. If it has rained 276 millimeter in the last 3 days. In last 3 days, the total rain is 276 How many centimeter of rain will fall in 1 week? In one full week. Full week means 7 days. So we have to find how much rain in 7 days. How can you find? If we know how much rain in 1 day, we can find easily. Yes, it is a unitary method. So always one thing is remember, beta, what I told you, after equal sign we will write what we want to find. We want to find how many centimeter of rain. We want to find how many of centimeter rain. So rain is given 276 Okay, it is millimeter given, but in last we will find value in centimeter. So we will write 276 in after equal sign. And 270 rain in how many days? In 3 days. Okay, to write rain in last 3 days. How much? 276. We want to find in how many days? In 7 days. So first we will find value of 1 day. So we write rain in 1 day. How much? 276 divide by 3. Yes, it is rain in 1 day. Either you can find, you can cut here 3. 9 the 3, 2 the. So how much rain in 1 day? 92 But we want to find rain in 7 days. In 1 week. 1 week mean in 1 week how many days? 7 days. So in 1, either you can write multiply 92 into 7, or you can write 276 divided by 3 multiply by 9. Both are same, because if we will cut again 3, 9 2, same as it is coming. So multiply 7 into 2, 14. 9 into 7, 63. 63 plus 1, 64 So it is rain in 1 week. But we want to find value in centimeter. So centimeter, I think you can change yourself. Everyone know. So you can write after this one. We know in centimeter. So in 1 centimeter equal to how many 10 And 1 equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. So it means we will divide by 10. So 4 divided by 10. How much? 64.4 centimeter. It is your answer. We already learned this one in decimal chapter. How we will change. Okay. It is your answer. Understand? Very easy. Isn't it? Okay. Now next question. Only one thing, if you remember, if you understand one thing only, what number we will write after equal sign, you can find easily. And after equal sign, what we will write? What we have to find, what we want to find. Understand? So question number 4. What is given? Cost of 5 kg wheat is 30 rupees. So what is cost of 8 kg? So it means after equal sign we will write a cost. It is a part. But now we are doing here B part. A part is same as it is question number 1 or example number 11. Both are same. You can do yourself. Now B part we will do. The cost of 5 kg wheat is 30.50 rupees. In B part, what quantity? We have to find what quantity of wheat can be purchased in 61 rupees. So always first we will check it dear. What we want to find? We want to find what quantity. So quantity we will write after equal sign. After quantity 5 kg. So we will write. And 5 kg we will buy in how much rupees? In 30 rupees. So you can write in 30.5 rupees. Wheat can be purchased how much? 5 kg. And we want to find how much quantity in 61 rupees. First we will find in how much 1 rupees we can find. So write in 1 rupees wheat can be purchased how much? 5 upon 3.50 kg, because it is kg. Same as it is in how much rupees? In 61. In 61 rupees wheat can be purchased how much? 5 30.50 into 61. And tell me, when we remove decimal, 2 zeros come on upside? Yes. If it is in numerator, so zeros come in denominator. If it is in numerator, the zeros come in numerator. Okay. So now, can we cut? 0 cancel? 0. Yes. Can you cut? 5 0. 5 6. 5 6 are 35 1 are 61 cancel 61. What is remain? Only 10 kg. So how much we can purchase in 61 rupees? 10 kg. Only dear you have to remember what we want to find. We want to find quantity. So quantity we will write after equal sign. And if you ask what is cost, so we will write cost after equal sign. Understand it? It is easy. Okay. Next is question number 6. Question number 5, do yourself. Question number 6. Saina pays 7,500 as rent for 3 months, and we have to find how much she does pay for a whole year. So how much? So how much mean? How much rupees? So rupees we will write after equal sign. So how much rupees she is paying? 750. This one to write. Saina paid for how 7,500 rupees for how many months? For 3 months. Yes. But we want to find how much she pay for 1 year. So first we will find Saina paid for 1 month. 1 month. How much 1 month? 750 divided by 3. You can cut if you want to cut, otherwise no need. It is come 2500 rupees. Now we want to find 4. If the rent per month remains same for the whole year. In 1 year, Saina paid for 1 year, how many months? For 12 months. Okay, because in 1 year, how much? 12 months, because we are 7,500 rupees in month, so that's why we convert in a month. So this one 2500 multiply by 12, multiply 20, 12 5 60. Table is very important, everyone. Whenever you come in school, I will ask you table 1 to 15. Okay, by heart you should remember. 12 5 60, 12 2 12 2 24, 24 plus 6 30. So how much rupees she will pay? 30,000. How much? No, yes. How much? 30,000 rupees she will pay for 1 year. It is your answer. Very easy, simple things. Okay. Next is question number 7. Only you have to identify here what we want to find. Read question number 7. Cost of 4 dozen is 60 rupees. Cost of 4 dozen. So now first we will check what we want to find. We want to find how many bananas. How many bananas? So right? I am writing question. Cost of 4 dozen bananas. 4 dozen bananas is 60 rupees. Next is how many bananas? How many bananas can be purchased? Can be purchased. Can be purchased for 12.50 rupees. So what we want to find? How many bananas? So bananas we will write after equal sign. So how many banana? 4 dozen we will write after equal sign. So we write in 60 rupees. In 60 rupees, bananas can be purchased. Can be purchased. How much? 4 dozen. 4 dozen. And in 1 dozen, how much? 12 banana. So total banana 4 into 12. How much? 48 bananas. In how much rupees? In 60 rupees. So by unitary method, first we will find how much banana we can purchase in 1 rupees. So bananas can be purchased. How much? 48 divided by 60. Because dear, we convert dozen in banana because examiner is asking how many bananas. He is not asking how many dozen. If he asks how many dozen, no need to change, okay? But if asking how many bananas, so we will convert in banana. So 48 divided by 60, same as it is. We will find in 12.5 rupees, banana can be purchased. How much? 48. You can cut if you want to find, otherwise no need. Look at 12.50. First remove decimal. After decimal, how many digits? 2. So like this one. So we can cut. It is 12 4 the 12 5 the 60. 0 cancel. 0. 5 25. 5 2 the. We will get 2 2 5 5. So how much banana you can buy? 10 bananas. 10 bananas can be bought in 12.50 rupees. Understand? It is your answer. Only dear, you have to identify what we want to find. How many banana? So bananas right after equal sign. It is very simple. Okay. Next is question number. Next question. Very simple questions, okay? And listen one more thing. It is very important exercise. and its example also you will note down in your notebook. Okay, its example also. Question number 9. Question number 8, do yourself. So look at, a truck requires 108 liters of diesel for covering distance. How many petrol, diesel he need 108 liter for distance 594 kilometer. First we will find what we want to find. We have to find how much diesel will require. So we want to find how much diesel will be required. So we want to find how much diesel need. So diesel we will write after equal sign. So how much? So 108 liter. Very simple things. So you can write 594 kilometer distance can be covered in 108 liter. We want to find how much liter we need for 1650 kilometer. So first we will find how much liter we need in 1 kilometer. So we write 1 kilometer distance can be covered in how many? In 108 upon, always after equal sign we will write in numerator. So 594 liter. Next, how much distance? 1650 kilometer. Distance can be covered in, so we will write 108 divided by 594 multiply 1650. Now we will cut. Yes, look at, you can cut by 2, 2, 5, 4. 2, 2 ja 2. It will come how much? 297. Okay. Next is, can we cut by 3? Yes. 3 9 ja 27. 3 9 ja. Again 3 18. Next, can we cut again by 3? Yes. 33. 3 6. That's why I am saying table is very important here. 3 2 ja 3 11. Can we cut by 11? Yes. 11 1 ja 11 11 5. So 150 multiply by 2. So how much come? 2 into 150. So how much? 300 liters petrol we need to cover 1650 kilometer. Are you understand it? So it is your answer. Only one thing is you have to identify in question what we want to find, and what we want to find we will write after equal sign. Understand it? Next is question number 10 and 11, both are same. So one question I am solving and rest one you will do. Okay. So question number 11 I am solving. What is? So we will write Anis made 42 runs in 6 overs, and Anup made 63 runs in 7 overs. 7 overs. Who made more per hour? Per hour mean dear in 1 hour. Who made more? If I ask you who made more runs, you will say sir Anup. But we have to find who made more in 1 hour. So we will find how much run made by Anis in 1 hour. So first we will write in how many. So we have to find. We want to find who made more. Who made more run. So run we will write after equal sign. So write Anis made runs in 6 overs. How much? Anis made 42 runs. But we want to find who made more run per hour. Per hour means in 1 hour. So write Anis made runs in 1 hour. So 1 hour means 42 divided by 6. How much Anis made in 1 hour? 7 run in 1 hour. Same as it is, we will find Anup. We will find Anup made runs in 7 overs. 63 runs. Same as it is, Anup made runs in 1 hour. So in 1 hour Anup made 63 divided by 7. How much? Is 9 runs. So tell me per hour Anup is made 9 run per hour and Anis made 7 run. So who made more? So who? Anup. So write Anup made more runs per hour. So it is your answer and our chapter is also finished. Okay. Same as it is 10th question we have given. Raju purchased 10 pens in 150 rupees. Manish buys 7 pen in 80 rupees. Can you say who got the pen cheaper? So cheaper how can you find? So we have to find cost of 1 pen. So we will find what is cost of Raju 1 pen and what is the cost of Manish 1 pen and we will compare. Understand it? So it is our chapter is finished. Ratio and proportion. So what is ratio? Ratio is a method to comparing two things, two items. Yes, we are comparing here. And who made more? Who made less? So we are comparing. It is ratio. Ratio can be treated as like a fraction. Okay? Understand it? And next we learn proportion. What is proportion? If two ratios are equal, we will say that they are a proportion. First and fourth are called extreme terms and second and third is called middle terms. After proportion we learn exercise 12.3 and in 12.3 we know only one thing, unitary method. Unitary method means first we will find value of 1 unit and then we will find the other required units. It is your chapter. Okay. So thank you everyone. If you have any problem you can ask me anytime. Okay. So thank you everyone and listen one more thing. You have to write your example also in your notebook. Example number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 also you will solve yourself. Okay. So thank you everyone. Have a pleasant day.